Do I look like some type of meditation guru? Nah, just your average beginner willing to share with you all what meditation looks like for me at this stage of my life. Hello, welcome to the village. My name is Isaiah, but you can call me Villy. I'm here on YouTube to document my journey of progression and build a community of like-minded people that are just as eager to excel as I am. A key element to this journey of progression that I'm on is something called the 4 bodies. Now, I've talked about this in previous videos. It consists of physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual health. And the behavior or action that you can do that can apply to each body is meditation. Now, I think there are various different reasons on why people meditate. Some people meditate for some type of spiritual guidance. Some people meditate to regulate emotions. Some people meditate to stay grounded. My reason for meditating is in the title of this video: to recenter and to manifest. Now, when I say recenter, I basically just mean sometimes my life can kind of get a bit overwhelming for me, and I'm a notorious overthinker. So during meditation, a primary focus for me is to kind of silence all of those thoughts and voices in my head and get myself down to the fundamentals of what makes me human, if that makes sense. I'll explain a little more in the video. I guess it's a perfect segue to get into the reason that you clicked this video in the first place. Let me go ahead and get into my 5-minute at-home meditation and what that entails and what that looks like. The first order of business for me is to be sure that I have a clean and calm space. I put on some type of soothing music or sounds in the background. That can vary between just your generic meditation music, maybe some classical piano, or sometimes for me, I like to put on a black screen with gentle streams in the background. As far as scents, I'm pretty fine with anything that smells good, and that can be anything between incense or candles. For this video, we're gonna light up some incense. Really set the vibe, you know what I'm saying? Now that I've set the scene, next it's time to make myself as comfortable as I possibly can wherever I'm stationed. Usually that can be on my couch or on a yoga mat, and I like to either sit with my feet planted on the ground or laying down face up on my back. Those are just the positions that I find most comfortable for me while I'm meditating. Okay, space clean, smell goods in the air, and super comfortable. I'm ready to go ahead and immerse myself in this meditation experience. Once my eyes are closed, the first thing I'm doing are deep breaths. Deep inhales in and the slow and steady exhale out. All of my thought process is focused on the airflow going through my nostrils and into my lungs, back up from my lungs and out through my mouth. And I'm focusing very hard on that being the only thing that I'm thinking about. Now, as I said in the beginning, I would definitely consider myself a beginner in this meditation game. So very often is my mind getting sidetracked, or am I thinking about things that I may be stressed about, or just kind of things that are going on in life at the moment, or even sometimes as simple as an itch on my knee. There are so many things that can distract me from my breaths. And what I do in those moments is something that I learned from, it was this series on Netflix called Mindfulness or something like that, or guided meditation. And they did something in there, I believe it was called noting. Let me fact check myself. I was right, it is called noting. But I just want to go ahead and read exactly what it is, straight from the source itself. By the way, it's called Headspace, the series on Netflix that I was watching. So in Headspace, they taught me about noting. And noting is a mindfulness technique that involves labeling experiences as they occur in the present moment. So for example, if I'm trying to focus on my breathing, but somehow I start thinking about maybe an upcoming bill, rather than continuing to think about, what the bill is, how much it is, when it's due, I'll stop myself the instant that I have the thought and label it a thought. Oh, that was a thought. I just had a thought. Or if I'm laying there trying to focus on my breathing and I get an itch on my foot, rather than stopping and scratching it, I'll label that a feeling. I felt that. This is a great way for me to separate these feelings or thoughts as just that and redirect myself back to the breathing. I'm not festering on said thought or feeling, or I'm not acting upon it. I'm just acknowledging what it was and moving on. And to touch on the manifestation part of my meditation, that's usually where my mantra comes in. The mantras that I choose are things that I'm looking to manifest in my life in that moment. So for a while, I was trying to manifest consistency and routine into my life. So at times when I'm meditating, not only am I focusing on my breathing, but I'm also using these things that I want manifested as a mantra. I am consistency. I am routine. And I'll just repeat that, and as I'm noting different thoughts or feelings, I'll note, then redirect back to my breathing or the mantra. There are times where the entire 5 minutes of my meditation is basically spent redirecting myself on and off for the entire 5 minutes, and that's okay. That's what practice is for, and that's how eventually we'll grow to hopefully expand that time of actual meditation. It varies. Sometimes when I'm going through a little more in life, it's a little more difficult to stay focused on the meditation. Other times when things are going pretty well, it's pretty smooth. I can be locked in for the whole 5 minutes, and when I'm locked in, I am locked in. I am transcended. I am ascended. I'm in that spirit realm. I'm gone. I'm no longer hearing the things around me. The scents are no longer there. I'm just in my head, in my breathing, and a lot of times completely unaware of even time itself, to the point where I'm so lost, the only thing that brings me back to reality is the beeping of my timer going off at what feels like a trance that I was in for maybe 2 or 3 hours, but really, of course, it was only 5 minutes. And mentally, I don't know the statistics behind it, but it just feels important to not just jump right up and get at them, you know what I mean? I feel like I would just get lightheaded and just like fall or something. I don't know. I haven't tried it, but I just know that when I'm really into it, in my meditation session just went really well. There's like this kind of groggy, lethargic feeling that I'll have sometimes, to where I definitely am intentional about easing myself out of the meditation, taking some last few deep breaths in and out, and slowly opening my eyes, getting myself back on earth, ready to navigate through whatever my day might have in store for me. And that, my friends, is what meditation looks like for me. Yours truly, Billy Wright. If you enjoyed this video, you'll definitely want to check out last week's video right over here. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and open up discussion down in the comment section. Let me know if you guys meditate, what that's like, if you don't meditate, if you're just getting into it, if you've been meditating for years. I want to know about it. Open up discussion down in the comments below. Links to all the huts in the village are in the description. Until next time, Vil. There's no way this fire truck stopped right in front of my house, bro. What the heck? While I'm trying to do my video, can y'all hear this? They better not come knocking on my door. There's no way. Hopefully I can't hear this. I'm gonna just continue.